Here's how to get some of the cheapest properties of your lifetime with Michigan tax deeds. We're going to dive into that here today. Michigan is a tax deed state, which means their opening bid for a property is going to be the back taxes owed. And if you win the bid, it means you're going to own that property free and clear, as long as you do a couple things along the way. Now, there's a lot of great opportunity, but there's a couple warnings that I'm going to tell you about in Michigan as well. So make sure to watch the video so that you don't have a disaster like the Edmund Fitzgerald. It was on one of the Great Lakes, but I don't remember if it was Lake Michigan. I don't think it might have been. No, maybe it was, actually. We could go through that song, but let's just talk about tax deeds. Yeah, someone comment below, what state was the Edmund Fitzgerald wreck in? What a great song. Sad, though. Very sad song. Michigan tax deeds, let's dive into it. So in Michigan, they're going to do a tax deed sale, and what that means, you can buy the property. The opening bid is going to be for the back taxes. So now, a very interesting thing is Michigan actually has a third-party company do these sales for them. It's called tax-sale-info. Very original. They could have maybe said like Michigan tax deeds, right? Or something like that. But here's what's very cool with Michigan tax deeds is because they have this third party do it, they have a website, tax-sale.info. It's way easier just to Google Michigan tax deeds and then click on tax.sales. Make sure you're on the right site though, not some site trying to sell you lists. But it's cool because they have things here available like over-the-counter properties right now. These are properties that didn't sell at the auction that you can go and buy immediately right now, which is absolutely awesome. I'm just looking and I can see some of them here as well. The auctions are going to be in like July, August, October, every single year. However, there are some places, you know, if you're looking in Detroit and things like that, make sure you're not going to buy a hunk of junk. Like, sure, yeah, you could go to your drinking buddies or gal pals and say you bought the cheapest property. But if it's a tear down, complete trash, you don't want that, okay? So that's very important. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. This channel is dedicated to helping you, the new investor, get into tax liens, get into tax deeds, and buy some of the cheapest properties of your life. They can absolutely change your life and give you that launch pad that you need to maybe, you know, escape the 9-to-5 grind, or just have more freedom in your life, or, you know, build that sweet muscle car to show up at the family dinner. And then when you have an argument, you can just do a big burnout and just leave. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. I've used this business to do all of those, actually. So it could definitely help you out as well. If you like this stuff, hit the thumbs up on the video if you like it. Subscribe. I try to do my best to educate you on the tax lien and deed business, to be able to use the business as a launch pad. So hit the subscribe button and ask me a question in the comments below. I love to hear from you. We reply to those as well. So you know what, let's have some fun facts about Michigan. Let's lighten the mood, you know, after the Edmund Fitzgerald sinking. Man, it's driving me nuts. What lake was it? Maybe it was Erie, but they're all connected, I believe. Speaking of the largest freshwater coastline in Michigan, pretty wild. Let's see, they have more lighthouses than any other state with 115 lighthouses. You know, this is interesting. Home of the Motor Detroit City, Kiss. Well, no, I think they were born in New York, but you know, they rock Detroit Rock City. Anyways, if you're a Kiss fan, don't roast me on this one. But the birthplace of cereal was in Michigan. I thought that was interesting as well. So anyways, cruising along, Wayne County is going to be the biggest. You're going to have Detroit there. Oakland County, the next one, you'll have Troy, big city. Macomb County, you're going to have Warren be the large city there. Kent County, 600,000. Genesee County. But go to the website, like I mentioned, and just start poking around. See what's coming up. Like, quick view upcoming properties. They have surplus properties right here on the website. So if you're on this website, you can just click on surplus properties and see exactly what they have. I'm on the website right now. There's tons of properties coming up. Some are really good lots that you can go and buy, okay? And there's some big ones as well. So some of these opening bids like $1,000 to get into some of these properties. Now, sure, some of them might be junk, but you can get some good deals. There's always the comment guy saying, there's a reason they didn't sell at the auction. And yeah, you're right. But so if there's 100 properties and 90% of them are junk, you have to put in a little bit of elbow grease. But if you can buy a property for $500 and sell it for $3,000 or $5,000, that's a good deal. So what if you have to put in a little bit of work? You know, as they say, the world's getting soft these days. Nobody wants to work. Everyone just wants to sit back and get a check, right? So what? You got to put in a little bit of elbow grease. There's no other businesses out there, in my opinion, in real estate where you can get such an amazing ROI and get properties dirt cheap. Like, you can get lots for as little as $50. I'm looking at some things here. Opening bid $1,000 on some of these leftover properties that are sitting there in the county right now that you can go ahead, scoop up, and buy and start flipping. So with tax liens and deeds, you know, it doesn't matter if you have $50 or $500 or $5 million. You can rapidly turn that money and experience some great freedom in life through real estate, which is why we do this, okay? So yeah, the bidding here is generally opens at 10 a.m., closes at 7 p.m. These are live auctions, and it is a really good time to go to Michigan. I highly recommend it if you're in the area. And then from here, because these auctions are online, it means you can also do them from home. So if you're living on the West Coast, get the list of properties, do your research. You can send somebody to take pictures. This website has really good, thorough research, and they take credit cards, which is sweet, right? Where else can you buy real estate on your credit card? You know, you might not have a lot of money. Maybe you're working. Get a zero interest credit card. Buy a $5,000 property, flip it for 20, 30, 40, 50, and then boom, crack the seal like a snowball rolling down the hill. That's how you did it. My first property, 40 acres, $4,200, sold it for 20 grand, never looked back, and then just kept going. Moved to California. I was in the frigid, cold north working on an oil rig, and then I moved to California, and it's tax deeds and tax liens that allowed me to do it. So now it's your turn. And if you want some help, for anybody tuning in, I give away a totally free mini course called the ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing. It has all the questions, all of the research, and I have all of the phone numbers to all of the tax deed counties here. So all you got to do, and the website's just boom, go here. This is totally free in the description below. I have some on-demand trainings as well. Tax Lien Investing 101, 100 tax lien facts, get a deal in 30 days. All of this stuff is totally free as my gift to you for watching. 100 tax lien facts that you must know as well. And it's free. It's one of the most coveted books out there on liens and deeds. It's free to you in the description. So go grab that, click the description below. If you want some help, maybe some mentoring with this stuff, we're here to help as well. We can save you maybe a few years. Speak to me or my team, and then we can put together a plan for you. All of that is below in the description. And then, yeah, if you like the video, thumbs up, share it with anybody who may want to see it, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I really appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.